Moonshot is back at it again. Kimi K2 Thinking is finally out and has some pretty impressive features. First, it is the thinking model or thinking agent, meaning it can reason, but you know what's interesting about this is that it can reason while using tools. So Kimi K2 Thinking can plan and call the right tools to solve the hardest problem. Now another thing that Moonshot said about this model is that it can sustain around 200 to 300 sequential tool calls. That is a big deal for tasks like research, coding, or pulling data across multiple APIs. There's an example here for the reasoning and tool calling. We can see here that the prompt is a mathematical problem and Kimi started with reasoning, followed by the tool search. And it's just gonna keep reasoning and using the tools until it finally solves the problem. Now let's take a look at the benchmarks. This is HLE or Humanities Last Exam with Tools benchmarks. And according to Moonshot, this model killed GPT-5, Grok, and Claude Sonnet 4.5. So I guess if you want to use this model, it's best to be used for solving mathematical problems like what it said here. But when it comes to coding, we can see that for SWE multilingual category, it managed to defeat GPT-5, but for SWE bench verified category, it took the third spot, and for live code bench, it managed to defeat Claude Sonnet 4.5. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Now we can see here some examples, and this looked really good, though I would have appreciated more if they also provided the prompts that they used for these examples, so we can replicate it or try it and use the same prompt using other models. But you know what? No problem, because we're going to do it anyway in this video. So let's go to the chat, and this is Kimi K2. I'll be using the thinking, but I'll also be comparing this against other models like the GPT-5 Thinking and the Claude Sonnet 4.5 Thinking. So the prompt that I'll be using for this video is build a tower defense game using 3JS. In this game, we should have a heads-up display for the HP, cache, and towers. There should be a path for the enemies, and the enemy should spawn in 20 seconds. And after the countdown reach 5, there should be a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. These are very specific features that I'd like to see. And there should also be particles for the projectiles, and when the enemy die, they explode. Now for the environment, I should see a bright sky and green grass and a path. And there should be trees too. So I'll be running this. I'll copy this, run it, and open the same chat for ChatGPT. I'll put it here as well. Now when it comes to speed, I would say this as fast as Claude Sonnet 4.5. We can take a look here, and ChatGPT-5 is still thinking, or maybe it's already building. It's still thinking. While Claude Sonnet 4.5 is already writing the code. Same with Kimi K2, it's already writing. It's now writing the JavaScript. ChatGPT is still thinking. And Claude Sonnet 4.5 is already writing the JavaScript. So I would say it's very close to Claude Sonnet 4.5. But the question is, which one's gonna finish first? Kimi K2 or Claude Sonnet 4.5? Okay, so now ChatGPT is starting to write the JavaScript or the code, and Claude Sonnet 4.5 is still writing. Kimi K2 is still writing. ChatGPT is done. Alright, so Claude Sonnet 4.5 took the second place, and Kimi K2 is still writing. Wow, I didn't expect that. I thought Kimi K2 is going to finish first, but wow, ChatGPT took the first place, and then Claude Sonnet 4.5 took the second place, and Kimi K2 just finished. Alright, so let's start with Kimi K2. Is there any way I can like increase its size? I don't think so. Here we have the heads-up display, we have the health, we have the cache, and we have a score. We also have a bunch of towers that we can place. If I click the basic tower, it doesn't work. I don't see enemies. Okay, now it's counting down. Maybe I need to wait for it. Okay, so we have wave 2. Okay, so we have the towers. Awesome. So we can just place it somewhere here. Okay. What about this one? Okay. There is no camera control, so I can't rotate the camera. I don't see enemies at all. I don't think there is. So there are no enemies. What I'm gonna do next is just tell Kimi K2 there are no enemies. Oh wait, hold on, the enemies are there. Where are they going? Anyway, let's just move on to the next one while we're waiting for it, because that's gonna take some time. Let's move on to ChatGPT-5. I don't know how I'm gonna test this. I guess I'm just gonna copy it and open VS Code. Okay, so this is ChatGPT. There's nothing. So this is from Claude Sonnet 4.5. We have a countdown. This looks good. We also have the heads-up display for the HP, for the cache, and for the wave number. We also have a tower here, just one. Okay, that's fine. So we can just purchase one and place it. What was that? My life is going down. Can I place? I can't place anything. Alright, now it is done. We can take a look at it by clicking the preview button. Alright, so we have the same heads-up display, have the same path, we have the trees, we have rocks, we have the sky. This looks good. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's wait for it. We can just place towers. Okay, now we lost the towers. Ah, it bugged. I can see my towers over there. I lost some cache, so it placed it when I clicked the basic tower. And since my mouse is right over here, it placed the tower just literally behind the button. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is ask Kimi K2, what is your knowledge cutoff? Just like what I did in the previous video. Just so I know what kind of questions I would ask. So my knowledge cutoff is December 20. Okay, I was hoping. Wait, in the previous video, I think it was April 2025. So by the looks of it, it got downgraded. Now the next thing that I'm gonna do is ask Kimi, can you build an SVG file of a butterfly? Because I've been seeing this a lot on Twitter. So let's see what it can do. Alright, so now it's done. We can just copy this, go back to VS Code. Alright, so here is a butterfly. I'll let you guys decide if this is a butterfly or not. It got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 antennas. 8 antennas in total. And when it comes to the pricing, it's the same as the previous model. Kimi K2 Thinking is 15 cents to 60 cents for million input tokens. But for the output, it is $2.50, which again, cheaper than other models. Now same thing for the context window, you have 262,000 tokens. For the parameters, it's 1 trillion parameters with 32 billion active parameters. So that is Kimi K2 Thinking, an open source reasoning model developed by Moonshot AI. That's right, it is an open source, so you can go ahead and visit Hugging Face and download this model and try it locally. Or you can just go directly to kimi.com to try the chat. Anyway, what are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments below, and if you guys enjoyed watching this video, please let me know by hitting the like and subscribe to Weekly How for more videos like this one. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.